Hi, how you doing, guys? How you doing?
How's it going?
Hi, with me I have RV, and as you know, my name is P, and today we're watching CSK versus Mumbai, India. As I told you guys at the start of the season, I'm rooting for CSK. I've never changed. I've never wavered. I was a little bit heartbroken at the first match, but hey, you know what? They're making me proud. So we might be 30 seconds delayed for most of you that are watching online. So just bear with us. So at the moment, Bolt has just bowled his first ball. So let's go for it.
Should be an interesting contest, P. I think Mumbai have really disappointed a lot of their fans. The champions, defending champions, haven't quite been what we expected from them. And CSK have done the total opposite. They've been much better than a lot of us thought they would be.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hi Salman. Hi Abhishek.
That's a great shot. That's a
Ooh.
four straight away. Gaikwad is
Ooh.
off the mark with a four.
I expect another 100 partnership between Gaikwad and Duplessis. I'm looking forward to that.
I remember talking about Gaikwad in our first video, P, and saying that he was one to watch, and he hasn't disappointed. He's been superb. He's been one of the batsmen with the most boundaries in the competition so far. He's up there with the most runs in the tournament as well.
He sees the ball on another level. Wow. The first game, I was kind of going, were they right to stick with him? But he has kind of justified his selection.
Absolutely. I remember we were having the conversation whether he should be the one to take the mantle of opening instead of someone like Uttapar, and definitely that's been proven correct. He's been the guy to really. Duplessis done excellent as well. He's top of the run scorers, or around the top anyway, just behind KL Rahul. But he's out.
No!
Just as we were talking him up, Hardik Pandya's taking another catch.
He a four. You are kidding me.
Bolt for me has not been so spectacular so far, but in the tournament. But he's just proven there with that kind of delivery how difficult he can be for batsmen to judge.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming.
Oh,
is it Moeen Ali next?
I think he was owed a low score, to be honest.
Yes, Anil. Dhoni backed Gaikwad after 3-match failure, and he performed since then. Unfortunately, hasn't gone well today.
Yeah, I agree with that, Anil. That's correct. He's backed him, and he was right to back him. But today doesn't look like it's worked out.
All right. Come on, Moeen Ali. What will the Britishman do?
Jagadish Kalugotla. It's a tough match for CSK. They have to set a good score. Agree. Because Mumbai Indians need to make sure that they recover their position at the moment. They're suffering in the table. Yeah. So if they want to have any hope of not just making the top four, but winning the whole competition, they really have to try and win this game against one of the top teams so far in this tournament.
Did you see how Bolt's ball just cut back in? Ooh,
yeah.
That could have gone wrong.
That was ultimately it was a good decision to leave it, but yeah, it was a tough one.
Oh, that's a horrible start.
I feel a bit for Gaikwad because I think he was hoping he wanted to perform against the champions, but not to be.
Oh, wow. Okay, Bolt, come on, Moeen.
Ooh. Well, I think they're struggling a bit there. CSK, we're trying to read the flight of his delivery. Is the ball swinging just a little bit? Trent Ball, we know he's known for balls like that. Just going to an ad. Now, what's your prediction for today, Pete? Do you think? I know you're backing the CSK team, but do you think that they would post a big enough total, as suggested by Jagadish, that they'll have to set a good score for Mumbai Indians to chase? Do you think they'll be able to do that?
at the start, I was looking at 200. Now I'm happy if they get 170. It all
200.
comes down to
200 is
Duplessis.
very ambitious because I think 200's only been made a handful of times in this tournament. Not even 4 or 5 times, I believe. It's been a lot of the pitches have made for low totals, maybe 140, 150, 160. We've seen quite often. So,
but nothing beats confidence. CSK have that level of confidence, and I have a lot of hope in them. Salmon, CSK score beat, not easy, bro.
Kulkarni, who he's just flicked it away. That's a 4.
Oh, beautiful. That's
See,
lovely 4. That is a lovely 4.
yeah, that's a technical shot.
That is a lovely 4.
You love watching those kind of flick of the wrist shots. The best batsman in the world can do these kind of shots. Just flicking it behind him, and the ball has just run away to that boundary there. These are the kind of runs that CSK need to try and make early on.
Yeah.
I think Faf is really looking determined. I think he's lost his partner Gaikwad early on. He's looking like he wants to get his eye in and try to make some early runs for Dhoni's team.
Hi, Rajat. Yes, that is on our list. We will react to why India is great too. That is definitely on our list. Don't think we're ignoring you. We'll get into them slowly. Thank you for watching. Rajat, are you watching the game today?
Oh, it's a 6.
Oh, lovely.
I was just saying that Duplessis had it in his eye. Duplessis had it in his eye. He wanted to attack this bowler, and he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it. Kulkarni has gone for 10 runs in 3 balls.
Yeah. Yes.
Well done. That is a terrific 6. Over the head of the bowler. Absolutely rollicked him. Kulkarni, you're going to have to think of something else there, mate.
Vizzy, hi from the chat box crew. Thank you for watching.
That's a dot ball. That will help. That will help his economy. Kulkarni, dot ball.
I can see another 6 coming this over.
Something's going to happen. About a 6 or I'd love to see more athletic fielding from some of the guys in the MI team. People like the Pandya brothers are both excellent fielders. Hardik, especially when he has one stump to aim at, he just pulls off blinders. Pollard also, for a man of his size, good fielder.
We have royalty in the house. Hello, Prince. Hey man, CSK, only CSK. I'm with you there, CSK guys, CSK. Aman, I think you're on the wrong channel. Mumbai, no chance. No chance. Go somewhere else.
They have won 5 times, P. They're 5 times champions. Don't forget. They might not be doing so great right now, but they are 5-time champions. Ooh. 2. They run for 2. Oh, they've only taken 1. That is poor.
Yeah.
That is poor, P. I mean, what do you make of that? For me, when I see that in this type of format, 20 over cricket, and you can easily make a 2, and you've got 2. Well, you got 1 opener and 1 Moeen who's come 1 down. They're both very, very competent batsmen, and you don't run 2 when you can easily run 2.
I think they're feeling a little bit nervous after that quick wicket, so I just think they're trying to be cautious.
But the thing is, that kind of caution, don't you think that will lead CSK to getting a lower total? If they can continue doing something like that, they'll only get maybe 130, 140.
Well, if Duplessis hits another, if Moeen hits a 6 off this,
well, he's not looking like hitting a 6 so far. He's on 0 from 3 balls, Moeen.
Yeah. It's Shamesh, today's prediction, Mumbai win. Good vibes, good vibes. No. Do not say that. Please, those people that actually think Mumbai is going to win, please do not think that. I want you to support CSK today. It's a CSK day today, please. All right, so
Ayush, you're saying that we must be English commentators for the IPL. Thanks for the praise. But can you tell us who your favorite commentator is? Because there are quite a few really good ones, both Indian, West Indian, some of the English commentators. Who's your favorite commentator out there? Hemant Gupt has said Trent Bolt is dangerous. He is dangerous. I think, to be honest, he hasn't been the most dangerous bowler for Mumbai so far in the tournament, but he's a bit more underwhelming than we expected, or at least I expected from him. But he's done well so far here. He's swung the ball a bit, and he's looked a real threat that CSK have to come up with the answers to try and deal with.
Wow. I'm a little bit nervous with Trent bowling to Moeen. Somehow I feel a little bit nervous.
Moeen hasn't gotten in yet. You know, when you've just come to the crease and you've already lost a wicket, like you said, I think CSK are a bit nervous. They want to make sure Moeen gets in first without losing his wicket cheaply. So he's going to take a few balls to settle in first, I think. Trent Bolt, I think, needs to try and take advantage of that.
I hope Prince, I hope you're right. I hope after the first 2 overs, he kind of fizzles out. Hemant, yeah. Oh. Can I ask the subscribers, what do you think? What is your prediction in terms of score? What do you think CSK is going to get? Could some people give me some of their ideas? What do you think CSK will get? What score do you think CSK will get?
Oh! Wonderful shot. Moeen Ali.
Bolt who? Bolt who?
I think that will be something that proves that Moeen Ali, along with Johnny Bairstow, they're only English, and maybe Sam Curran, they're only English players that haven't failed in this IPL. And not only that, they're the players that have shone brightest, really, for their teams in the times of need, really, for their sides. Johnny Bairstow, Moeen Ali, proving that not all Englishmen are terrible in the IPL.
Have you seen people have said what Ricky has said? CSK will cross 190. I hope you're right. I'm supporting you there. Herman said 170 to 180. I really like Brett Lee as a commentator and KP2.
CSK will cross 190. Ricky, I think that's a bit ambitious, but I like the confidence, and I think P will like that too. Personally, I think 190 is a bit ambitious, but let's see. Mumbai really have to do something in this game. For me, I think the pressure is on them really to do something. They have to win this game. Again, another boundary. That's a lovely shot from Moeen Ali. He just so delicately lifted that from Bolt and just he swatted it away over his head for 4. That is a lovely textbook shot.
Yeah. Getting an opportunity to batten that crucial number. Smashing again. Smashing. Tell you what, he's making it his own. Hi, Guru. Thank you for the love.
Just short of Bumrah. Just short of Bumrah.
That had me nervous. Was that Bumrah?
Yeah. It's not Bumrah's fault he didn't catch that, though. He just dropped a bit short. He did run in, but he didn't. Maybe he could have run in.
Look at the disgust on Bolt's face.
I think Bolt was wondering why Bumrah didn't.
He was like, I would have chased that down.
Bumrah with the ball so far has been quite good. He hasn't been one of the highest wicket takers, but he's been very economical. So just put Bumrah. Faf trying the unorthodox there.
Ricky thinks the score will be large because of Dhoni today. So, Ricky, as much as I love CSK this year, Dhoni hasn't done a lot. If you said Jadeja, I'd be like, yeah, but Dhoni, do you really think he's going to deliver today? Hey, anything's possible, but man, CSK's batting lineup in 2012, 2013 was fire. Yep. Well, I hope they deliver today. They really need a good performance. 27 off after 3 overs is quite a good score.
It's not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad at all. Hemant, I agree with that. Michael Hussey was one of the best players to watch. If you're really looking for an entertainer, someone who can have all the range of shots in his armory, he was one of the best.
A couple of things here for Mumbai Indians to rely on the experience. Dawal Kulkarni, he's played just around 150 T20 matches, also played international cricket, international T20s.
Kulkarni's second over now.
Yeah.
T20 cricket as a bowler, as a batsman, that amounts to a lot.
Yes, Moet Ali is in excellent form. I haven't seen him in such good form in such a long time.
So that's what I was talking about. He's got that slow delivery of his arm. He's got Ishan Sharma with about 3 versions of a slow delivery.
Ooh! Well, it seems like Moeen is really enjoying
his
time out there at the moment.
Yeah. Come on, guys. I want another 6.
A lot of action has happened since then.
As you can see, I'm ready. I've come with my popcorn. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking for a CSK win.
I'm very excited about what I see this season.
See, they are showing the most runs. You've got KL Rahul top at the moment with 331 runs. You've got Shikhar Dhawan, who he's just overtaken KL Rahul. Shikhar Dhawan second on 311. You have Faf du Plessis just behind on third, 283 runs. And then you have 2 younger players, really. Prithvi Shaw, who's been absolutely phenomenal. The first game, second game, he didn't really do much, and then absolutely exploded since then. Prithvi Shaw, 269 runs from the few matches he's played so far. Sanju Samson, obviously, the guy, one of the 2 guys who's actually hit century. Sanju Samson is 5th on the orange cap list, 229 runs. So plenty for the Indian fans to be proud of and happy with. There, plenty of these younger Indian players are doing very, very well at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, that was another dot ball for Kulkarni, and he's just taking his run up back again.
Ooh!
Chennai are on a streak of 5, P.
Yeah.
How long can they keep this going? 5 wins in a row from Chennai.
5 was more than I expected. I didn't see them having 5 wins in a row, and I'm proud of them. And today, anything's possible. Their batting lineup goes quite deep. All right. 29 for 1. Lungi Ngigi, bowler for CSK, he's phenomenal. I really rate him highly as a bowler. I don't like this over.
Well, there's only 2 runs from it so far. Kulkarni's done well to recover slightly.
Yeah.
The vehicle, the ride is tremendously smooth. The acceleration as quick as any.
Wow.
In its brand.
Wow.
We have a little drive around the Tata Safari. Classy. Much like the Nikovich.
Oh, Hamand, I missed Imran Tahir's epic celebration. Yeah. Finally, 4. This match was kind of getting slow for a second there.
Well, the batsmen are meeting in the middle just to discuss the their
Yeah.
strategy for the next couple of overs, I think.
Yeah.
And we have Duplessis on 13 from 8. It's a decent strike rate. Moeen just picking up a bit from his initial settling in period. He's now on 16 from 12.
Yeah.
So 33 from 4, despite that slow over we've just had, still not bad. They're going at over 8 and over, CSK.
I'm going to put up my prediction for CSK. What score I think they're going to get. I predict
Bolt coming in for his third.
Indians are accustomed to. However, Chennai Super Kings.
Can he add to his
they're scoring at?
His wicket haul at the moment? He's on 7, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's not Bolt. It's Bumrah bowling. Bumrah is interesting. Oh, he's replaced Bolt. Bumrah is someone who, so far, I actually expected him to take more wickets, but the way that he's done well in restricting batsmen with his delivery so far, and he's been very, very economical for Mumbai. So it's still, and I think in this format, I don't know if you agree with P, but it's something that is arguably more important. Restricting the batsman, having a higher economy, having a better economy rather, rate is probably more important than actually taking the wickets in this format. Obviously, if you take the danger man, that's crucial, but you know, you could be a bowler who takes 5 wickets, all the tail enders to finish off the innings, and it kind of skews how good you've been. I think it's arguably more important in this format in the IPL to be a bowler who gives very little runs away than to take more wickets.
That's true. That's true. Haman, why there is no Bravo? He has the best record against MI, both bat and ball. Yeah, Bravo was a good player in his time, but do you still think he can do it? I have question marks when it comes to Bravo. I'm a West Indian, and I haven't seen Bravo deliver in quite some time. Siddhant, Mumbai. No, completely wrong. Completely wrong. You got that all wrong. Not today. Not today. People say, wow.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to in this match. There's 2 Chahars, Deepak Chahar, and then you have Rahul Chahar as well. Oh, that's a 6. Moeen Ali has gone for it again.
Oh, moments captured by. I recognize that.
Moeen Ali is finding the gap, like I don't know, like finding his glasses in the morning. Oh, it's just a wonderful, wonderful stroke.
Yeah.
Effortless from Moeen Ali. He's tried the same thing again, not quite worked.
Do you guys agree with my predict CSK to get 178? How many of you agree with me on that?
You know what I don't appreciate at the moment, P, about these pitches is that it's denied us. Some Indian pitches, not all of them, but I think the Chennai pitch in particular is kind of stopped us from seeing the best of some of the batsmen, some of the talent out there. They haven't really been able to get their eye in and really hit some of the shots that we'd love to see. And I think some of the spinners have suffered as well. Apart from Rahul Chahar from Mumbai, who's been really impressive. There hasn't been too many spinners this year, if you think about it, compared to previous.
Hasn't done so bad.
Yeah, but
not coming 2 games, but yeah.
But I'm thinking more like, you know how in the past Ravichandran Ashwin would be amongst the top purple cap holders, and Sunil Narayan used to be amongst the top purple cap holders, and Amit Mishra. And these spinners used to have a lot of luck in the IPL. Now, I think the pitches are not really favouring the spinners. A lot of them seem to be getting smashed around. And at the same time, some of the other pitches are not really favouring high totals. So, yeah, the pitches haven't been great this year. I mean, it's good that the IPL's returned back to India after last year in the UAE. But yeah, some of the pitches haven't helped. Some of us neutrals at home, or some people who just want to enjoy pure cricket. It's been lower totals, and some of the wicket takers that we're used to seeing do so well haven't quite performed.
Nearly through. Nearly through. Success this season, when you look at the Chennai Super Kings.
I'm just waiting for Duplessis to kind of go into overdrive. At the moment, he's taking his time. I don't like that he's struggling a bit. He's going nearly a runner ball, which isn't great considering his standards.
I
So I
think
can't really turns it up.
the worry is that he's not making the most of the power play. That's the worry.
It had things. Rahul Chahar will be the star today.
Over the years, that essentially is their strength.
I think I agree with that, Siddhant. I think Rahul Chahar has been one of the most impressive bowlers in the whole tournament for me so far. Him and Avesh Khan have really impressed me. And I'm talking about bowlers who I didn't expect to do as well as they have done. Rahul Chahar and Avesh Khan are both at the top of that list for me.
Thought about it, upstairs, but sliding towards that leg side. That's always a good gauge of team, isn't it? The movement is change their plan a little bit normally, trying to go a bit full to him.
Yeah, I think that's a smart tactic from bowl. Try to bowl a bit fuller to Moeen Ali, so he doesn't have the time to flick that wrist and hit towards his leg side.
Putting their hand up, different nights.
Come on, CSK.
Depend on one of the players.
Come on.
Faf has got that look on his face again. Oh, wow! Look like just a.
Is that a four? Oh
no! It looked like just a casual dot ball, but they went for the run, and then it looks like Duplessis got himself in trouble.
No, he's completely safe. He's completely safe.
It was a direct hit, and they've gone to the third umpire because of it.
No, it's completely safe.
Who was that throw from, P? That was an excellent throw, aiming at one stump. Is his back down?
He's safe. Completely.
Back's down.
Safe 100%.
That was Moeen, right? Was that Moeen?
Yeah, that was Moeen, yeah.
Yeah, he was safe. Slightly risky to go for the run, but they've paid it off. It's paid off in the end there. Like I was saying earlier, they declined a second run when it was easy, and now because of that, they're having to go for one when it was tight.
The last couple of overs haven't been good for CSK. They're struggling at the moment. It's crazy how we can consider 3 runs in an over with 2 balls left, considering that struggling. Imagine 10 years ago, that would be a good over. And now it's like...
Not in this format, maybe, but 10 years ago in a 50-over game, 100%, it would have been considered quite a decent over. Oh, he's done it again. That's terrible fielding.
That 4.
That is terrible fielding.
How did he miss that?
Oh, Krunal Pandya.
Oh, I'd like to see a replay. Put it on the big screen so you can see.
Trent Bolt is furious.
Look at that.
This is bread and butter for a player, a fielder of his quality. Oh, no.
Come on. That is embarrassing. Did you see? I'd love to hear what he said. Some of the words that are coming out of his mouth.
Plenty of expletives there. Oh, come on.
I can see Abish playing for India in future.
Yep, I agree. I think he'll do really well. India is always looking for good bowlers, especially ones that have a consistent line and can be wicket takers. I think there hasn't been a good Khan in the Indian attack since Zahir. So Avesh would be the first one to take that back up again. Oh! I think Bolt actually deserves a wicket now. I want to see him take a wicket because
I don't want to see him take a wicket. I don't like that. No.
His efforts have been a lot better today than what I've seen from him in the previous couple of games, or maybe not the last couple of games, but some of the earlier
timeout.
Strategic timeout.
See it
So, P, do you want to amend that prediction, or are you sticking
No,
with
the thing about it, I've always noticed that close towards the end of the innings, CSK does really, really well. So I wouldn't be surprised even if they overtake that 178. I am sticking with 178. Yes, it was a close LBW, but I still think they have enough depth with their batting and they've got some really good hitters.
the projected total with this current run rate, P, is 163 runs,
Yeah.
which is a bit lower than what you've said. So you're hoping for an extra 15 runs compared to what they're doing at the moment. But in my opinion, they've not made the most of the power play.
Huh?
49 from 49 runs, lost only one wicket, which is pretty good after 6 overs, I guess.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. But 49 only from 6 is
Yeah.
not the best. I mean, that's just over 8 runs an over. And I think Mumbai is very capable of getting that. So
Well,
I think 178, like you've said, is probably needed, at
Well-
least.
Well, one of the subscribers has said CSK will get above 200 in his opinion. So you see, there's strong hope out there. There's strong faith. Siddhant, anything in between?
Yeah, Siddhant Vish has
He
said,
said he thinks they'll get about anything between 150 or 170. Siddhant,
Yeah.
you're close, but I'm sticking with my 178. I
Yeah.
definitely think I have high hopes today.
Siddhant, I agree with you when you said that they've had their last power play over and they needed to do more. I think that's totally correct. Chahar bowls next. Now Chahar, like I said, he's very impressed. He's impressed me very much. So I'll be looking for him hopefully to take some wickets because I do want to see a contest. As much as P would love to see CSK win, I would like to see a contest. And I think Mumbai need to, as a neutral, seeing Mumbai take points off one of the top teams would be better for the whole tournament. For the top 4 to keep changing positions would be really good. That's very. I know you said CSK would get above 200. Vigneshwar Venkachachalam. That's a really, really bold prediction. I think 200 plus. When so far they've barely got 50 from 6. I think that's a very bold prediction. They'd have to start coming out and smacking it outside of the power play overs now.
Yeah.
Tough times at the moment. It's very, very important that we.
We're just seeing during the strategic timeout some of the top players, people like Rohit Sharma, Trent Bolt, talking about the hashtag Unite to Fight Corona. And I think it's really important that we also send our well wishes to everyone out there in India who's struggling or knows people out there who are suffering with COVID, and the whole coronavirus situation is very, very sad to read about. And here in India at the moment, the lack of oxygen, and our prayers and our hearts are with everyone there in India who's trying to battle this horrible illness and virus.
The probe for wickets continues. Chennai Super Kings.
Well, Chahar's in. First ball. It's a dot. Oh, sorry, it's not a dot. 1. It took a run.
The problem with
One.
Mumbai is not too many wickets in the power play, even one. Just the one tonight. Now, his name, he's been the go-to guy for Rohit Sharma.
King, yes, I have seen Kumalingi Nights. I can actually tell you what the you asked if I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it. I think you now should have to watch Juji. I will watch it at some point. Give me a chance. I definitely will get to it. Silver Rahul, which team are you rooting for? I am rooting for CSK. From the start of the season, I've kind of put my hat in the ring and said that CSK will win the tournament, and I have not wavered since. And that is even when they lost their first match. Gupti said Jadeja versus Mumbai India. Yeah, you know what? What Jadeja did the other day was amazing, and I wouldn't be surprised if he delivers again today. This guy sees the ball, the cricket ball, as if it's a football, and when he's hitting and he's in form, it's a beauty to watch.
They're just showing the most wickets taken. Harshal Patel still at the top, 7 matches, 17 wickets. economy, not as great as some of the other guys, but he has taken 17 wickets, 4 more than the next guy, Avesh Khan.
Yeah.
Avesh Khan for DC has taken 13 wickets from 7 matches with a good economy rate of 7.38. I mentioned Avesh Khan and Rahul Chahar, two of the most impressive bowlers for me so far. Rahul Chahar, who's bowling at the moment now for Mumbai, he's taken 11 wickets from 7 matches. This is his 7th match here. And his economy also 7. You're looking shocked, P.
I thought he was out for a second there. I thought that came off the bat. It didn't come off the bat. It just looked like...
No. KN, Ananda Padmanabhan, the umpire, and Nandan, the 2 umpires, they're both just having a quick chat in there on each other's ear there, but I think that was fine.
King, am I a fan of Vasil? Yes. Since Joyce has introduced me to his work, I've started to really enjoy it. And in Kumbalingi Night, I thought he was fantastic. And the climax in Kumbalingi Night was amazing. 3D Art, Pushpa teaser reaction, please. We've actually done Pushpa. So if you look on our channel, you'll see that we did Pushpa last week. So please check it out. It is actually there. Okay.
So P, they only got 4 runs from that over. This is not good.
Don't worry. I have faith.
In order to get what you were saying, they need to get about 9 and over at least. 9 and a bit and over from here on. And I don't see it happening.
3D Art, don't worry. It's okay. Just make sure you check it out.
I don't know if you guys agree, but in my opinion, in order for CSK to increase their run rate now, I think du Plessis needs to get out. He's not really doing much for the initial. I think you need to have some of the other guys come through. Because when these guys are not hitting, they just need to go and let one of the other guys come in who's more confident to hit the ball.
3D Art, yes, I do like cricket. Tomorrow I actually have a 2020 match myself, so I'll be playing my first game of the season. So I'm looking forward to that.
You missed an opportunity there, P.
I know.
He said, "Do you like cricket?" You should have said, "I don't like cricket. I love it."
That's true.
That's a 6.
6, 59. That was
That's a fantastic shot. Again, the leg side for Moeen Ali has been absolutely just that zone for him where he can just go to his safe haven almost and just get the boundaries. Easy runs for him.
The distance, the elevation, the result is what he desired for.
Silva Rahul asked a question. Do you think it's a good strategy to deliberately drop catches if the batsman is struggling to hit boundaries and the next batsman is an informed power hitter? Case in point, du Plessis. You know what? I've actually thought about that before because I've played a match where the 2 people that were in were terrible and they weren't making any runs, and I knew the next person in could just hit us out of the ground. I think in that game, we kept the opening batsman in as long as we could to kind of run down as many balls as we could. And then they decided to, but then it backfired on us because in the last few overs, those openers started to hit the ball all over the place because they knew they had lots of batsmen coming in. So it can work for you and it can work against you. CSK need fast left-hand bowlers like Mitchell Starc. Now, Mitchell Starc is unique.
He's dropped him.
No, that was a hard one.
It was a hard one, but you have to say it was there. It's tough to call it a drop, but I think he has dropped this, Pete.
He's running it hard, but he just tries to go the other way.
Oh, it was there. It was there.
Will still go down as a chance.
No, some people don't
Oh,
understand. When you're bowling in, you're coming in with such force, especially as a fast bowler. When somebody hits it to your hand while you're going the other way, sometimes that's really hard. That was a really hard
it's
catch.
difficult, but if you look at the disappointment on Neeson's face there, I think he was really disappointed. He was annoyed with himself because the delivery that he gave there was not the quickest. And yeah, I think Duplessis could have got out quite easily there.
Student, you said you were dropping your. I'll drop in later when my predictions are correct. Okay.
Oh,
Excellent stuff.
On a bumble.
digging in 8 overs now.
Mm.
So they've got 12 now from the last 2 overs. Run rate is dropping, P. Run rate is going down rather than climbing.
They need to figure out something, and they need to figure out quick. There's no point these two guys making 50 if their score is quite low.
I think maybe the comment that we had from Silva Rahul was interesting that you commented on, and yeah, maybe someone does need to do that.
Yeah.
Because from Mumbai's point of view, they're quite happy at this moment in time. I think they're not going at a particularly threatening rate. They're going at 7.63 and over. The projected total is 152.
I predict that they're going to go after this guy in this over. Chahar is going to go for a bit.
He hasn't done so far, and he's one of the best bowlers in the tournament so far. So it would be very brave if they did. Which Chahar will finish with more wickets this season? For me, I'm going to go for Rahul, who's bowling right now. Deepak Chahar has done really well, though.
Yeah.
Well, 11 wickets so far. Deepak, 8 wickets.
All right.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they play Rahul Chahar there, the main wicket-taking bowler.
Oh, Moeen!
I guess that's how they're going to take.
What did I say? What did I say? Did I tell you? I told you they're going to go after Chahar this over. Now that is 1-6. It's going to be a few more sixes this over. I told you.
It's just won this over so far. I think, to be honest, that 6 was desperately needed to make up for the last sort of 2 to 3 overs where they haven't done so great.
Playing with freedom and applying pressure to everyone. Showing a different effort with the bat against spinners because
still below your projection, or the projection is still below your prediction, I should say.
You'll get there.
More proficiency.
I think after 10, they need to be close to 90.
Once again, there's a fielder.
Hit it straight to Hardik Pandya there.
His role has been different as well, he's batting.
How many have come off this over so far?
Playing his shots and expressing himself.
7, I believe.
We've mentioned how deep CSK bat. I guess that's what gives him that freedom and the license. What a shot again, up one. So I guess, yeah, I mean, when you look at those numbers, they're good indicators again, but I think we also have to put them into context, and I reckon Moylan is a different batsman this IPL.
Come on. Oh.
Pressing his approach, Moeen Ali. That's why he's been right up there with the leading run scorers for Chennai Super Kings.
Am I enjoying this match at the moment? Not really. I expected a little bit more, but I'm still having hope.
To see that, Darren. There's a strike rate there, 36 of 24, 46 of 31. So it's not just getting runs, but he's also doing a job for his team, just making sure that in those middle overs, they don't lose the momentum. And I was having a chat with Ravindra Jadeja just before the game, and that's exactly what he said. I asked him, what's the most important thing when you're batting on a surface like this, on a chasing surface? First. And he mentioned the fact that those middle overs are very, very crucial.
In four balls where 1 run has been taken. So 10 off the over so far, with that 6 included.
Right here to start and to kick on with.
Last ball of the over.
Come on, hit a six. Hit a six.
Oh, he's gone for it. And he has got the 6. It's another 6. So
I
that
told you.
bad over from Chaha in the end then.
16 runs coming from it.
16. Giving away
That
16
was a
runs.
good over. That was a good over. That was a really good over.
Yeah, it was needed, P. Like you said, you still thought they will get to that prediction that you've said.
Yeah.
7-8, and I think that over was really badly needed because the 2 previous overs there got 12. So that 16 has made the total now 28. My math is correct. 28 from the last 3. So it's a lot better. It's recovered it slightly. There's still under or still just over 9 and over from the last 3 overs, but yeah.
Yeah. 77 for 1.
I do think they need to reach, at least in the next over, I think they need to get at least up to 87, 88. So they need about 10 or 11 runs from this next over, in my opinion.
So far by Chennai Super Kings.
If you get to the halfway point, 10 overs gone, and you don't even have 90 runs on the board,
Yeah.
can be an uphill struggle.
Still in this batting lineup.
Oh, he's gone for it again. Moeen is unstoppable at the moment. Moeen Ali, this is a very, very impressive knock.
Wow.
He's one away from 50 from
1 away
30
from
so far. Moeen Ali is going mad.
Wow.
There's nothing you can do.
The bowler doesn't even know what to say. Mowing in momentum.
Pleasure to have Mahela Jawardena with us. Mahela, what will be a chaseable target for you when you get the chance to bat?
Well, it's tough to say against a Chennai batting lineup like this. I mean, we've had few players I thought we were pretty good up front, but we picked up those early wickets. So, 180, 190 on this surface looks good, especially with the short.
Yes.
That's his 50. Moeen Ali.
50. 50. Yeah. 50. That's solid. 50. That's a lovely, lovely score. Rahul, hello.
Just have to recognize
Vignesh Parwa. My prediction is that CSK will put over 200. I hope so, but I'm still sticking with my prediction of 178. I'm usually never wrong, so watch this space. 178.
I don't think, the finger spinners have gone for runs. We felt that we have 2 spinners.
Shavan, when are you going to react to BBK buying videos? Well, send us a few so we can start putting them on our list. As you know, our list is always growing, and wow, we're struggling to keep up some of the times, the amount of requests that we're getting. Sometimes we get up to 100 different requests a week.
I think it's always good fun. It's a great setup.
This is a good partnership so far, P. But in my opinion, Duplessis, in terms of CSK and their target, Duplessis needs to go soon.
Is he out? Is he out?
It might be. If he's out, it might be the best thing for CSK. Duplessis is not scoring as freely as Moeen, and they need him to be.
Is he out?
I think he's just safe. Oh, maybe he might not be. Looks quite a distance away.
Oh, no, keep asking.
Oh, I think he's out. I think he's out.
Who is it out? Is it Duplessis?
Yeah. Which could be the best thing for them at the moment.
No, the keeper touched the thing with his glove.
I think it was a ball. I think it was a direct hit.
It's his gloves first. Look, the gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Gloves.
You're
the
right.
gloves took off the bell first.
You're right.
Or
He's sorry for the pun, but that's bailed out Faf Duplessis.
yeah.
Absolutely bailed him out there. He's out of jail with that one.
CSK or RCB, who in the final? That would be a tough one. That'd be a tough one. I'm still sticking with CSK all the way, Siddharth. I'm just not going to waver from CSK. They have my full loyalty this season.
That will be the focus.
Oh, yes. The best thing about this match so far has been Moeen Ali's innings. I think it's been very entertaining. Enjoyed every bit of it. Now I'm just watching. Will they give Duplessis out?
I think he's going to get out here, Pete. They're saying that the first bail has been lifted by the glove of Quinton de Kock, but the second bail on the right-hand side or the left-hand side from the bowler's point of view is not dislodged until it's in the glove, in which case that should be out.
Stop.
If the ball is in the batsman's glove, when the second bail is dislodged, it will be out. It's a tough call because Faf's bat is not
No,
in.
he's in. He's in. He has to be in.
Faf's bat has only just come in when the second bail is removed, so he's safe.
He's in. He's in. He's in.
Yeah. It's a really close one. Really close one.
Not out.
I think that's going to be benefiting that's going to be benefiting Mumbai actually, because
No, you know what I can see now, Duplessis? He's just kind of had a wake-up call and he's just going to go for it because he's just like, you know what? Let me just live.
You're right. Usually that can happen, yeah.
How many times they hit 6 after they go? Or not?
Or after they've been dropped.
Mahela, great to have you back. Happy to be here in Delhi.
Siddharth, love you, bro. Watch your reactions. Keep it up. Thank you very much. We all love the support. It's been a long journey, and we thank you for constantly giving us support. We appreciate it.
But it's still going to be hard work with all the other teams that we're playing. They're very strong units. So the margin.
Pete, we can just see them talking to Mahela Jayawardena, the ex-Sri Lankan captain. He's obviously one of the coaches and managers for Mumbai. Oh, is that 4? Yes, Moeen still going at it. So 4. My question, Pete, I was going to ask about Jayawardena. Do you think he, maybe in our lifetimes, is the top 3 Sri Lankan batsmen that you've seen?
Easily.
Who else would be there? Jayasuriya?
Yeah, definitely.
Jayasuriya.
I'll put him at number 1 for me.
I can't remember. Did Jayasuriya even play in the IPL? I think he might have done. He was an old man, Jayasuriya, but I think he did play in the IPL. Maybe the initial couple of years.
Remind us, Moeen Ali on fire.
Moeen Ali is just going nuts here.
Wow.
The gloves are off.
Wow. Did he go 6-1, 2-1, 4? Woo!
That's a 4.
That's a 4. It bounced just before.
Moeen Ali is doing his bit to climb up the
95 for 1.
He wants the purple cap. Or the orange cap, I should say.
95 for 1. Wow.
We've got Raina, Rayudu, and Dhoni coming in before Jadeja. To be honest, if I was Dhoni, I would forget about himself and Rayudu. I would put Jadeja and Curran alongside Raina to come in next.
Yeah.
Because Rayudu and Dhoni, they can hit the ball, but they haven't been doing recently. So, especially with what Jadeja did the other day, and Sam Curran is always confident, like you were saying right at the beginning of the tournament, Pete. I think Chennai need to just really try and take advantage now. They're on 95 from 10 overs, which is more than what I said they needed to be on. So they've recovered very well thanks to Moeen Ali.
Hit him.
Oh. That is a fantastic 6. I think Duplessis had enough of just sitting around watching Moeen hit the boundaries. He wanted to hit as well.
He's come back.
He wants to
Yeah.
get as well, Pete.
Yeah.
What a six. Oh,
Boom. 70 meters.
Bumrah. Oh, Lord.
Woo!
Bumrah is going to have to start smartening up now. He needs to try and do something clever.
Come on, another 6.
Oh,
Did he get this right? Did he get this right?
6.
He
CSK are going for it.
does.
Remember, I told you, you mess up when it comes to Duplessis, he's coming after you. Look at him.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's proving all his doubters wrong.
Rohit Sharma is scratching his head.
101 after 10 overs.
Rohit Sharma is scratching his head.
Ready for a shot, man. He was ready for either a shot or a back of length. But even then, what a shot again.
Can he make it 3 sixes in a row?
One Yorker because of the
CSK using Moeen Ali better than England team. I agree. Kamlesh Kushwaha. I agree. Ravi Gomain. Kamlesh also said Sam Curran also. Yes. Vigneshwar Venkatachalam. Yes, you were right there. I think CSK have done really, really. Oh, that's a beautiful
That's
shot.
4.
That is a
That's
beautiful
4.
shot.
That is 4.
A clever, cheeky, devious shot there, and a wry smile on the face of Jasprit Bumrah because he knows he's been conned there with that little piece of batting genius. That's a beautiful shot. Deceived Quinton de Kock. There's no way he's getting anywhere near that, and Faf has got another 4 to his total there. Bumrah, he's laughing because he knows there's nothing he could have done to stop that.
Big Nashwa, this year Mumbai Indians playing like beep. Let's agree.
Yes, I agree with that. Vigneshwar. Mumbai is not doing.
The thing about it, Mumbai Indians have such a great bowling lineup. Bumrah is one of the best bowlers in the world, and come on, when you look through their bowling lineup, they should be knocking down teams easily.
excitement dancing around. Glad to have you guys with us.
Jainil Patel, you were right, mate. Yeah, 200 score.
Oh.
I didn't think it was going to be too much, but it looks like they're doing really well at the moment. Now, if they don't get 200, I think they'll be disappointed.
Bumrah has gone for nearly 30 runs in 2 overs.
Oh, he's out. Moeen tried to be clever there. Tried to
That
do.
was a weird one.
He tried to do what Faf just did at the other end. Hasn't worked.
Just when I needed one.
That was a weird one. It's like it slipped out his hand.
The idea was there for Moeen Ali, but the execution wasn't.
Wow.
Bumrah, I'm happy for Bumrah. He deserves a wicket.
Just when Moeen Ali was looking so dangerous with his 58.
Well done, Moeen Ali.
600.
Yeah, I think we have to raise a glass to Moeen Ali. That was really good. That was a great mark. And he's rescued CSK because I think Duplessis started hitting now, but initially Duplessis wasn't hitting the ball like Moeen was.
I hope so, Puneet. The momentum shouldn't drop for CSK after this wicket. Who's coming in? Raina. I hope Raina doesn't take a while to settle in. Would you say Raina has had a good season so far?
He's done okay. He's not done great, in my opinion. Definitely not amongst the top. But he's done all right. He's done his bit.
Yeah,
I would say.
A member of this CSK batting lineup. He's been so prolific over the years.
Come on.
Negotiates his first delivery in his 200th match very well. So it's Raina. 11 of us got 112 for 2.
Wow.
Enemies of the state, hardened criminals.
Wow. It's certainly turning up to be an interesting match. It's turning out to be an interesting match. I agree with you, Puneet. Sam Curran should have come in. I would love to have seen Sam Curran at this point because I think he could have added a new dynamic to the game. To me, he's okay. They're bringing in Pollard. Pollard will either
Pollard
really.
looks so happy to be bowling. Did you see his
I
face?
know.
He looks so happy.
Pollard to me hasn't had a good season.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a disappointment, but he's not the only one in that team. He still took he still got quite a few runs initially in one of the first earlier games, didn't he?
Yeah.
Quite a few sixes. Oh,
Come on. Oh.
but out of the battle of the West Indians, he's definitely not come out on top. So for Andre Russell has that, I think, because
Easily, by far.
it's
Jasprit Bumrah. The fact that it's coming back at him as you heard before.
that come off his glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ali can't be disappointed. He's done so well, and I think he really has rescued CSK in my opinion. Yeah, he's taken them from a difficult position to quite a comfortable position at the moment. So he just needs now Reina and Du Plessis to carry it on.
Just in. Already with a half century behind his name, 54. It's a very good average at this venue in Delhi. Averages 46 in IPL matches.
Come on. Is that 4? Oh,
46.
somebody's out there.
45. So very good memories here,
I think it's very clear that Reina needs to start hitting soon because he's only had 2 balls, but Du Plessis pretty much only just showed glimpses in the last couple of overs that he's willing to hit the ball again. And if that goes, I think CSK will drop their run rate yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Reina, the Safari iconic.
I'm not enjoying this over. Could somebody just hit him out of the ground, take him for a 6?
2010 final. Man of the match performance, 57 not out from 35 balls. CSK won their first IPL title by knocking off the Mumbai Indians in the final at Hotel Stadium. In between that, Du Plessis brought up his 4th consecutive half century in this edition of the IPL.
At the moment, the game is quite slow. Come on. Oh.
Didn't score in the first innings. CSK's first match. Yes, been the mainstay as far as CSK batting is concerned, that Du Plessis. Look at his rapidly left of his stream.
Come on.
The onside was an indication of where the bowlers have bowled or attacked, and with backward then more towards the body. He's played that push shot really well this innings.
All right, this is going to be a 6.
Out. Oh, yes, out. Pollard gets a wicket. Nearly made a mess of that, Bumrah.
Excellent from Pollard. He off the ball. That's why he will find success.
Du Plessis is gone.
Success on this surface. The slow ball pace off is always brilliant. There was a moment there where Jasprit Bumrah was looking at put it on the top and stopped. And it almost proved a little late for it to get there.
Oh, he just held on to it. Oh, dear. Oh, Lord.
And it's taken almost every inch of his body to hold on. Au revoir.
Pollard. Pollard is happy. Oh.
I wizard. Hey guys, you should do a join stream with a cricket for Americans. Do they even know about cricket? Every American I know, they're always talking to me about baseball.
I agree with you, Punit. Sam should have come in. Sam Curran or, I don't know. Now Rayudu is coming. This is a mistake in my opinion.
Why? Well, they must know something we don't know.
Rayudu can hit the ball though, so let's wait and see. If Rayudu hits the ball, we can't say anything.
Yeah.
He's bowled in regional ground for the West Indies and T20 internationals, showing his all-round skills.
Oh,
Will this be taken? Will this be
oh,
taken?
Reina is gone as well.
Second wicket for Pollard.
Pollard is running riot.
Massive wicket for the Mumbai Indians.
Taken Krunal Pandya. Big celebrations from the big West Indian.
And he picks up a couple of
And some of the Mumbai Indians fans are enjoying this one at the moment. Suresh Raina has lost his wicket cheaply here. He's gone for the big Hollywood shot on the leg side, and he's been taken on the boundary by Krunal Pandya. Pollard has his second wicket.
Now, two new batsmen out there in the middle for CSK. What an over this has been for Mumbai Indians. Suresh Raina gone for 216 for CSK now.
I'm not happy. Not happy. Not happy.
Well, we have Jadeja coming now, so let's see. Sir Ravindra Jadeja has got 8 overs, hopefully if he stays in, to show what he can do. Rayudu is there as well, and don't forget next is Sam Curran now. So now we're a bit lower down into the CSK batting order. I think it's time for them to start hitting, because 12 overs and 116 runs. What's the run rate be? I'm just going to work that out because they're not showing the run rate. It's 9.66. I've just worked that out. So it's under 10 and over. It's a decent run rate.
Yeah.
But if they go at 9.66 for the full 20 overs, they'll reach lower than 200. And at that stage a couple of overs ago, we thought they'll be disappointed if they don't make 200. So I think, yeah, they really need to start hitting again now. Chahar's coming as well. He'll probably be looking to limit their run rate and even further, maybe nick a few wickets. If, in my opinion, if Chahar takes a wicket, it's best to be Jadeja rather than beggars can't be choosers. But if he has to take a wicket, I think it would be better if he takes Jadeja rather than Rayudu.
Yeah.
Just watching that catch again, both of the wickets that Pollard just managed to get, 2 catches for him, Bumrah and then Krunal Pandya on the boundary.
Your man keeps talking about Dhoni.
Wow.
When last has Dhoni made a 50?
Hemant, you have Dhoni, but Dhoni does not have it at the moment. He used to have it, I think, but he doesn't have it anymore.
And rebuild and try and get some sort of momentum.
Come on. If he can hit a 37 run over, we're back in business.
Well, in that game, and then went and smashed 37 off the last over. They need a rescue again today.
How is that not wide? That should have been wide.
Because Nisham's been expensive, Rohit had to bring Pollard on.
Yeah, Puneet, Faf didn't really need to do that. That was ridiculous, but I'm unhappy. Wow.
Dot ball again for Chahar.
Absolutely.
I'm really liking Rahul Chahar. He's been a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. This tournament, especially when the spinners are not doing great, he's shown that you can do a good job economically as a spinner in this tournament. He got smashed for 16 by Moeen, I think, but this over he's recovering a bit, and he's showing overall in this tournament how good he is. He's given away just 2 runs and 3 consecutive dot balls. That's fantastic. In IPL, that is absolutely fantastic. Giving away 2 runs in the first 2 balls, and then 3 dot balls. And another.
Oh, yeah.
Great over. Great over for Rahul Chahar.
The biggest loss we had was Moeen. We really didn't need to lose Moeen. Moeen.
You get a free hit every time you transfer money to your loved ones. With Spring.
Spring money transfer is free. It's an easy way to transfer
I
money.
agree with you, Puneet. They should at least be hitting singles. At the moment, they're not even doing that.
This is always a good one to look at so far. So the fall of wickets, we can see that they're just displaying on the screen. The first one just after 4 balls, And then as soon as they got to about 112, they've lost their way. They've lost 3 wickets for 6 runs in that space of time. Not great. CSK is it's a mini collapse.
Pollard's on a hat trick.
It's a bit of a mini collapse, I would say. Is he on a hat trick?
Yeah. No. That was his hat trick. He didn't get the wicket.
He'll go to Ride. Where are his men? He's got men.
So that was a great end to the over on his last spell. It wasn't 2 wickets.
Oh, nice.
Somebody said Rohit Sharma will score 100 runs today. No, he won't. No, he won't. There's no chance of that happening.
Hit the jackpot. Tyron Pollard. There's the cred jackpot. We'll be waiting for
I think that's very unlikely, P. Optimistic for it, but no, I don't agree either. I don't think it's possible to get 100 for Rohit.
So for Mumbai Indians to utilize this little period where they've just pulled things.
Only 2 players have got the 100 so far. Was it?
He got another wicket.
That they're getting maximum.
I think I might be slightly behind you, P. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you're right. LBW given. They're appealing straight away. Oh dear, Pollard, not a hat trick, but he could be taking his 3rd wicket in the space of 4 or 5 balls.
He's out.
I think that's out.
That's out.
It's not pitched outside leg either, has it?
No, it's out. It's out.
I think that's out. Yeah,
that's out. That's out. There's no touch. It's out. He's out.
He's not nicked with his bat. Is it outside leg?
He's out.
Yes. He's pitched outside leg.
It's umpire's call. It's umpire's call. He's out.
You're on screen.
Not out.
It's not out.
Because he pitched outside leg.
Oh.
It was so close. It was this far away from pitching in leg that it.
He was so sure of Ravindra Jadeja that there's absolutely
What a priceless review then for CSK, because I thought, like you said, Pollard had his 3rd wicket then. Oh God, that is the worst ball I've seen in the entire tournament, Pete. What the hell was that?
That was so wide. He should have called the other umpire to help him extend how wide that was.
2 runs for that wide. It was so bad.
Yeah. It's just like. Now he's made Jadeja angry. What will Jadeja do now that he's angry?
Yeah. Ooh. Pollard. Pollard is so deceiving. With that languid run that he has, he's barely jogging on his run up, and the delivery was spot on, and he nearly took that catch. For a big guy, he gets down so well. I was saying this earlier, his athleticism in the field is really good for a man of his size. And Jaddu nearly got out there, just dropping. That would have been one of the best catches, in my opinion, we would have seen in this tournament. Oh, just dropping. That's a great shot and a good recovery. Rayudu this time.
Wow. Wow.
This is becoming interesting now. Wow. We're in the, as Sir Alex Ferguson used to say, squeaky bum time for this innings.
Wow. Finally a 4. We haven't seen a 4 in a while. He knew he should have caught that.
Oh.
Great job. Great job. I'll tell you what.
7 off the over. If we can hit another.
Catches absolutely everything.
Salman says CSK to get 191 to 195 target today. I would say I'm sticking with my 178. But I
Well,
hope you.
what happened to 200 that some people were talking about? That's
Yep.
faded away now.
Happened to RCB. Generally sets high standards for himself. Another goodie. Not great. It's 1-2-6 for 4.
It's a nice over for Pollard. He's happy with himself there.
There's a signal.
Timeout.
A little bit more time to stew. It's the entire strategic timeout.
Get up to half price on many.
That tire company, that must be a big company in India because they control all the timeouts.
It's a bit like all of these sponsors for their super striker. They've got the Upstocks sponsor. They've got I can't remember the names of all of them, but you've got I think is it Super Cred or Cred? You've got Super Striker of the match. You've got MVP. Something based on the fantasy points. Game changer. You've got so many different awards these days. They all get 1 lakh rupees at the end of it.
I wonder how many fans are allowed in the ground at the moment because from time to time you see a couple. I'm wondering, is it like 1,000 fans? That's it, or
No.
is it
Apparently, it's not really fans that are allowed. It's just friends and family of the team that are allowed. And I think there's probably a maximum of like maybe 50 to maybe 80 or so for each team. It looks like from what I've seen in the crowd. So it's definitely not up to 1,000. It's much less than that. Maybe 200 total in terms of people who are not part of the team.
Salman, because CSK is batting lineup so long. So Avi Khan said 0 fans. Thank you very much for letting me know that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not fans as such allowed in, but maybe entourage and like friends and family and stuff.
Yeah.
Today is Dhoni Day.
Huh?
Arsenal Unlimited says today is Dhoni Day.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure about that.
There's actually somebody who's making sense. Kandel says Bravo should come before Dhoni, otherwise Dhoni will play as if this is like a test match, basically. And I completely agree. I just think I don't see him making those big hits towards the end of the innings at the moment. I just don't think. Before even Bravo, I think Sam Curran should come in. The next Sam Curran, and he could it up.
I agree. Sam Curran should be the one to come in. I don't know if he will be the one, but he should be.
Salman actually says Mumbai Indian power play 43 for 2 wickets. I hope it's 43 for 4 wickets. That would make me feel a lot better.
Once again,
Salman goes, where are you from? We're from the UK, London.
Make sure that we end up on the winning side.
if you can, please stay at home.
If you have to go out, wear a mask, wash your hands regularly, and maintain.
It's so scary. Over here on the news, I've been seeing about everything that is actually happening in India, and my heart kind of bleeds for what is actually happening. How COVID is just wow. It's a horrible situation. I hope everyone over there is keeping safe.
His final one. The importance of those wickets is that on a good surface, so many teams will make their assessments, and with the way that Moeen Ali was playing, the way Puck Duplessis was playing, in trying to ensure that they keep taking it.
All right, it's 127 for 4, 14.1 overs.
They feel batting first, that they've got to try and utilize the conditions really well and utilize the fact they got in. Now they're out. The fielding side must ensure that they can.
I think Jadeja hasn't really got in yet. He's had 8 balls and only got 2 runs.
Game, which then, of course, presents Chennai Super Kings with less to whack out the
Is that why?
Why would Dhoni put himself ahead of Curran?
of a score.
This is an interesting one. I was having this discussion the other day, actually,
Conceded the boundary.
with someone about this, and it's interesting, but because some critics and analysts believe Dhoni should take the responsibility and be the one to go out there and hit the runs, and then other people have the other opinion where he should be the one to step aside because he's the elder statesman and his heyday has gone. So he should let people like Curran or people who want to hit the ball as soon as they get in, people like that to hit the ball. He should let them come in sooner. So it's an interesting debate. I'm more of the opinion that Dhoni should step aside because his time has, his peak has come and gone, and the younger players should get their chance as well, like Sam Curran. But let's see.
Gotta make it pay. Smash that. Smash
Hey,
it. It's gone.
That's not 6. That's 12. That is 12.
That was
That is
Rayudu.
12.
Well,
That's 12.
we did wonder, was Rayudu gonna make the runs? He's
That
done
is
something
12.
there. He's done something there.
A different stroke from Ryder then. Stays back at his crease. Get another maximum.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Down for spin.
That nearly went outside the stadium.
Although anticipated. Such a close pitch this though. We've seen so many sixes scored square of the pitch.
And what's nice to see is the bounce. It's very consistent. It's not that it's keeping low, it's coming too high. The batters can play them. The value of the shots is there on this pitch.
What's a good score? Anju.
I would reckon they want to go closer to 185. Yeah. Chennai Super
Man,
Kings.
I hope you're right. I'm waiting for Jadeja to actually
Not aim for more.
get into second gear or get into just speed up. At the moment, 3 runs off 9 balls. That's not like him this season.
Is he there a limit? 136.
Okay.
Hamad Jadeja needs some time. Well, I don't know, mate, but there's not a lot of time left. There's only 5 overs. How much time do you want to give him?
Yeah, how are you going to give him time in a 2020 game?
This isn't Test cricket. He needs to
There's no
start
time
hitting.
for him. There's no time for him to play himself in.
If he continues like this, three runs from 9. If he continues like this, that even what P was predicting of 178, I'm not sure. The commentators have just predicted a projection of 185. That is looking a bit ambitious at the moment, even. So Jadeja needs to step up if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Bumrah has 2, he's going
Kulkarni comes in for his 3rd.
And it really is a
Takes a single.
where the ball goes.
Yeah.
Jadeja's on strike. Let's see. What is Jaddu going to do?
To hit it where you want.
President of the
What would be good is 2 or 3 sixes off this over from Jadeja.
The directors as well, Mr. Rajesh Manchanda, Rakesh Mansur, on the right of Mr. Manchanda in white.
Is that
It's a slower ball, so I have to wait on it. Jadeja. He is the upstart's most valuable asset of the week. Yeah, guess what? What a game he had in the one game. It was Jadeja all over the shop. Run out, wickets. Last over went for 37.
Oh, come on.
They need him to go berserk again today.
At the moment, the score is 139 for 4 or 15.3 overs. Jadeja is on 4.
Quiet.
Radu is on 17.
Get to look in again. Yes, his first couple of overs were slightly on the more expensive side.
Jadeja, come on.
To come back in. Pollard's done well. Dhawan himself has been in very good form for Mumbai for the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Backed 14 wickets in the tournament.
It's got to be a wide, surely.
No.
Well, that's again
Is it? No. Oh, yeah, it is. I'll say.
not a bad option. Slow
That was
ball, so
over 2 batsmen's heads.
And that bounce you're talking about, Andrew.
What's the current score? The current score is 140 for 4
That was just a
or
surprise.
15.3 overs.
And that was too far away.
And Pundit said, need to appreciate the way Mumbai India has come back into this game. Well, have they? They've not done bad, but there's still time. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm still of the opinion that Mumbai really need to win this game. And yeah, in order to limit their total, I think maybe taking Rayudu would be really good for them now. Even if Sam Curran comes in, it'd be better for them actually, I believe, if Dhoni comes in. It'd be better for Mumbai if Dhoni comes in. But let's see. I think, Rayudu. That's the reason why I just said what I said. Rayudu is the one at the moment taking the game to the Mumbai Indian bowlers.
147 for 4.
The football just helping his stroke play. Ryder.
Does that come regular? Charges the bowler. From the where tries to go full. Go on again.
Rayudu.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Ambati Rayudu. Wow.
I just said a couple of sixes, and he must have heard me, and he delivered.
It's 143 for 4.
Well, I did question whether Rayudu coming in ahead of Curran was smart, but he's proving that so far that he's done well. It's just the guy at the other end. The partnerships have been a bit like that for Chennai today.
Yeah.
We've seen Moeen hitting and then Faf going off the boil a little bit. Then Faf started to hit and then his partner wasn't quite hitting. It's been a bit like that. And at the moment, obviously, you're seeing the same thing. So Rayudu is the one carrying the fight. And Jadeja really needs to pick up here. He's at 5 only from 11.
Abhikant, Rayudu is underrated. Couldn't get a game for India. Well, there's still time.
He's not so young anymore, Rayudu. So I don't think his time is going to come, to be honest. There's too many Indian batsmen in his way. You've got Rishabh Pant. You've got KL Rahul. I mean, Rahul's more of an opener, but you've got Pant. You've got flicked it away.
Wow.
See, good delivery has been snapped away.
Yeah, as I was saying, you've got people like Pant and another opener you've got is Padikkal. And if you're going to fit all of these into the Indian team in the future, then even lower down the order, people like Rayudu, I don't think his time's gone, I'm afraid, I think. Still great for this format, though.
They surely can.
Rockstar Jadeja yet to fire, yes. He's wasted an over. Jadeja, that's not like him.
It's 182, so that should be your first target. Yorker again. Right to go, Yorker. Only one.
Come on. All right, Jadeja, this is his time. What is he going to do? Bumrah is there for the taking.
Here, the Oxford's index in 2021, they're going at 9.5 almost in that middle phase, an improvement of the previous season, and at the depth they're higher as well so far this season, over 12. So they're going in the right direction on the index, Oxford index. Well done.
That was Moeen Ali tried and failed earlier.
But showing
Yeah.
nice touch.
Bumrah's unlucky again with that.
It was just that deft touch. Playing the ball
Now-
so great. He was in such good form, such good touch.
I don't know what it's like in Indian cricket, but when somebody retires, do they ever come out of retirement to play for the team again? Because in England, that seems to happen quite a bit. I've seen people retire and they get called up again. So does that happen in India?
I don't think so. Not really. In India, there's too many talented players coming through, especially after the IPL started. The
Yeah.
exposure and the proof that all these young Indian kids can do it with the bat, especially, and bowlers and fielders as well. Fielding in India has been massively improved since the IPL franchise started. But since the IPL started as well, I think the amount of batsmen that have come through and have shown how they can hit the ball has proven that some of the older guys who want to come out of retirement just don't bother. Don't
Okay.
bother.
Salman, reaction to Kick movie emotional scene. Well, send us the link and I'll have a look at it and then add it to the schedule. As I've said to many other people, our list is growing all the time, but we take all your requests seriously and we add them to our list. So send it through.
What was that you needed to add to your list?
He's asking about a trailer a scene reaction for a movie that a trailer that we reacted to. Come on. Come on. I could see another 6 coming. No, that's just, is this 4? No.
Well, we're going at just under 10. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nearly 17, and they're on 163.
Way next over, or maybe hold him back with the 19. Or just a bit clincher. My guess he might just go upon it.
I've revised my prediction.
Wow!
I've revised my prediction.
What you do? There's only 3 overs left, P.
That's why I revised my prediction. If it was 4 overs, I would have gone higher.
So that's what? 46 you think they're going to get from 3 overs?
Hey, Jadeja's had 37 from 1.
This just adding to that 6 tally.
From this position, I think they can get 196.
No ball and a free hit will be a long ball for CSK.
You just missed the no ball. Yeah. A player of Bumrah's quality, you shouldn't be doing that.
Very expensive.
Oh, he smashed he smashed the fridge there.
That will cost a few rupees.
Oh, yeah. That was lucky. You have to say that was lucky.
Yeah. My new prediction. Somebody earlier said that he thinks that CSK is going to make over 200, and now I'm starting to believe. Somebody earlier said Mumbai India came back into the game. Do you still think that? Now, if Jadeja finds a little bit form in the last 3 overs, this could be fireworks.
Well, if he gets out and Dhoni comes in, I think they won't even get 187.
The only thing I think Dhoni is good for at the moment, he's still a great keeper, but I also think that he's good running between the wickets.
He says he's a great keeper. He dropped us an absolute gimme the other day.
Oh yeah,
The last match or the one before, he made a terrible drop. I don't know. There's something about Dhoni that he just, yeah, his time's come and gone.
Trent Ball going gander. 174 for 4.
That was a good delivery, but hit him straight down the ground again and picked up by Pollard on the boundary.
Let's have a look at where Rayu's taking his stance.
Somebody said Mumbai prepared for Jadeja, but Rayuda came out of syllabus. Nice one. And Punit, it all depends on if they don't lose any wickets. Rafi, I totally agree with you. Janil and Mumbai will chase any score. It looks like you haven't been watching IPL this season because there's lots of scores they have not chased. So what's going on, Jadeja, man?
That was smart bowling. He was bowling to Rayuda.
Oh, it's Rayuda, sorry.
Candidate for the Safari Super Striker of the match.
Let's see.
I hope all of you have noticed my revised prediction. I started out with 178 and now I've gone to 215. They've inspired hope.
He ain't done yet. You have to replace the cooler out of his own pockets.
Wow, the cooler. That was destroyed.
Well, the commentator just said he's going to have to pay for it. They make the batsman who's hit that pay for it.
Yeah, they do?
Yeah. Crazy. That's fine, though. I'm sure he will, even if he did break the cooler glass, he will probably get Super Striker, one of these trophy presentations with a big check, and he'll get 1 lakh rupees. So I'm sure he'll be able to afford paying for a new glass for that.
What do your thoughts on Warner getting sacked as captain for SRH?
Precise.
I think it should happen. He's been probably the main reason why it hasn't worked out. He's done okay himself in the bat. He's not done as much as he's needed to do to carry the team. But I agree. I think maybe Williamson or one of the other guys should take over as captain. Even Johnny Bairstow, maybe. Warner he's not led the team well.
Warner the other day, he struggled so badly in the match to make any runs. And when Williamson came in, he just made it look so easy. Williamson, I would have made him captain.
Prerit, he says that Warner is one of the best opener and good captain for SRH. I think that's
a 50.
Oh, that's a great. Yeah. 20 balls, Pete. 20 balls.
I know.
That's fantastic. Rayudu deserves all the praise there. Fantastic. Yeah, Rayudu's half century is there, Punit.
His 20th half century in the IPL.
Ooh.
Yeah. We were just saying about Warner. I think he was a good captain and a very, very good batsman previously in the IPL editions. But this year, no.
What's it with these guys on bowling whites all the time?
Kohli should be kicked from captaincy. But Kohli's team have done well. Kohli's team has done well this year.
Who said that? Some
Prerit. Prerit was also saying Warner's a good captain. Not this year. I think you might be watching another year's IPL, but this year Warner hasn't done so well, and Kohli has actually. Kohli has done well in terms of leading his team this year.
Oh! 6.
Rayudu is keeping on going here. And Trent Bolt shakes his head in disgust.
Saying that they were going to pass 200. Somebody was saying that they were going to pass 200. Let me kind of give that person another shout out. at one point I was like, that person is crazy. Salman had said CSK to get 191 to 195. I think they'll supersede that. Let me see. Wow. I'm actually enjoying this. Early in the game, I was like, ooh, turn it off. But now I was like, yeah.
Now is looking inconsequential.
Wow.
The volcano that is rising. I mean, it's inconsequential. It's only seeming that way. Desperate Bumrah.
Yeah, I have revised my prediction. Maybe I might need to revise it again. I've said 215.
Oh my lord.
That's wide.
That one is almost as bad as Pollard's delivery earlier.
More action in the IPL
Oh.
tomorrow. Here in Delhi, Rajasthan Royals, captained by Sanju Samson, and Sunrisers Hyderabad have a new leader, Kane Williamson. And then later on, live from Ahmedabad, Punjab Kings against the Capitals out of Delhi.
Come on, Jadeja, man. Jadeja.
Des, I think what you're saying, Warner getting sacked is a joke. Have a look at what Janiel Patel has said. It might be a good decision by Sunrisers because it might release the pressure on Warner as a captain and just let him go out and bat better. Because at the moment, they really need someone to be dominating innings for them. And, you know, Johnny Bairstow has done fantastic. One of the better Englishmen to perform in the IPL this year, along with Moeen Ali. But come on, I think Warner needs to be doing a lot better than what he's doing in previous years. David Warner's been amazing. We predicted that SRH would finish in the top 4 this year because they've been so good previously. But this year, they're dreadful. They're absolutely appalling. And the captaincy from Warner hasn't been the same, obviously. And his batting could have been better as well. He's not delivered on as many occasions as you would have thought. So have a look, Des. I'm not sure if you've seen that comment, but one of the other guys in the comments has mentioned it might relieve some of the pressure on him. And I think you're right though, Des, when you say that one bad season shouldn't warrant a sacking, but I think taking the captaincy off him temporarily might be a good decision for them. They don't want to finish in the bottom 4, but at the moment, it looks like they could.
Just 20 deliveries.
Wow.
Just one widest back on strike. That's the half century between Mumbai and CSK.
Bumrah. Wow. Bumrah's gone for 50 runs.
That is... I don't see that often.
What's so special is before this innings, he's only accumulated 64 runs, so he hasn't had a lot of time out in the middle, and for him to come and play in this manner says a lot about his mental space.
Come on, hit him for another 6.
Someone's got to catch that. Nobody there. No, it's just one off the 200.
Yeah. Jadeja, come on, man.
This will be an exciting run chase one way or the other.
Abakan said they said about the foreign players would be changed in next month. Maybe Jason Roy or Jason Holer. Jason Holer, really great person. Great cat.
Well, it's about 200 is up. Well, Jaddu, he's not done his usual explosive 6 to bring up a total, to bring up one of the checkpoints for CSK, but he has actually flicked it away for 4 there. So
has that been one of Bumrah's worst?
Absolutely, one of the worst.
I've seen
one of the worst economical performances from Bumrah for sure. Terrible.
Wow. He still can go for. He still can go for 60.
There's 7 balls left of the match of the inning. Sorry for
The virtue of that 4 runs given 2 balls ago, this is Jasprit Bumrah's most expensive spell for the spell in the IPL.
Wow, 1 for 56.
Yeah, he's not happy.
1 for 56. Remember I said 215.
Yeah.
Now I'm even going, did I even predict too low? Because I see them hitting more than 11 off this over.
Let's see. 11 would be higher than the average run rate at the moment, right?
Yeah.
What's their current rate at the moment, Pete?
Their
It's
current
like
rate.
10.7.
Yeah.
So if they get that on top of what their current score is, 204, total is 215. So yeah, you would be spot on if they continue at this run rate. But let's see. What's Jadeja asking for? Is needs something from one of the 12th men, someone on the bench.
Imagine if we hit about 25 of this over. That would be a great over.
Well, it would be. I think that would be a crushing blow to Mumbai, and I think that would be confirmation, in my opinion, that not only will Mumbai Indians not win it, because I think their performance in the tournament so far has looked like they're not going to win it. They're not going to retain the champion status and win it again 3 years in a row. But it will also confirm to me that actually I don't think they'll finish in the top 4. If they lose by a crushing margin to CSK today, I don't think Mumbai would even make the top 4.
Yeah.
So I think that would be such a confidence blow. But people are saying it's everything.
I wouldn't put that guy on for the 20th over.
Who's that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have put him on. I'm surprised they brought him on for the 20th. They must know something I don't know.
Looks like they're asking him to bowl full and wide.
Yeah.
The safest place to bowl.
Abikan said he thinks the score will be 2-2-2.
And see if it's relative. Because if he misses his length to Ambati Rydal here.
There thinks Mumbai India will win.
Rydal is batted far outside the leg stump. He's exposed.
I like your optimism, Des.
To lure the bowler.
Des, if Mumbai India wins,
to free his arms,
I'll send you 1 rupee.
Let's see. I think we have a fantastic run chase on our hands. If Mumbai are really serious about coming back in this particular tournament, they really need the win. And if they're chasing 220, 215, looks like it'll be closer to 215 at the moment, maybe even 210. Only 4 balls left of the innings. But if they're chasing that total, which looks like they will be, they better come out all guns blazing.
Des, I agree with you. You have to believe.
These 2 balls that he was managing to get closer towards the block hole.
But just support CSK today.
Was it wide? Full wide?
I'll go wide.
Wide.
How wide?
Well, he's literally throwing runs away.
Wide.
And the reason why I say wide is because when we've seen Jadeja on the go,
I think
207 for 4.
Rohit Sharma needs to pull a massive rabbit out of the hat here. I can't see, honestly, I mean, I know they have a strong batting lineup, but Hardik Pandya and his brother haven't been so impressive with the bat so far this year. And Pollard can be hit or miss. They need to do something. I think the pressure is going to be on De Kock. He hasn't performed as well as we'd hoped he would as well for Mumbai. So the pressure really on Mumbai. De Kock and Rohit Sharma need to really come out. And I think probably both hit big scores. 50 plus from both, I think, is needed.
No bearing pressure on him.
A good straight. Also looking at if Rydal will step outside leg to give himself room to just...
Yeah, Pune, last 26 balls, they've scored 71 runs. That is mad. That is a mad... Oh, man.
Well, he's recovered from that wide that he gave. So.
The next 2 could be very different in this result, but this has been brilliant so far.
Well, you're 7 runs off, Pete, so still very possible, but probably need a couple of boundaries. A 6, maybe?
Yeah.
A 6 and a single would do it to get to your prediction, but I think they'll fall just short here. Let's see. Oh, maybe not.
There we go.
Now that is 12.
It's a 6.
That is 12.
Rayudu.
Bati Raido's more than
Ambati Rayudu is going for,
looking at height.
wow,
And it's just
68 from 26 deliveries.
sixes coming off the
That's mad.
Can you
That
believe
is
this?
mad. That is a mad score.
Can you believe this, Pete? 20. Oh my goodness. Rayudu has gone crazy.
The bowling wasn't great, but
soft spot here.
Well, Kulkarni went from a great ball to a dreadful ball.
yeah.
Previous 4 deliveries.
Wow.
Get it right on this
Wow.
piece of
Sharma, Rohit Sharma is,
It's no CSK.
yeah, he needs to do something today. Honestly, he has to come out really, really strong in the back. Oh, God. This is dreadful bowling. What's happening? Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out.
Oh, he dropped it.
To the ball that runs away for 4. And over that started so well. Has gone for 14.
I can't believe what I've just seen.
Finish of 218.
14 runs when you had to minimize Kulkarni. He's gone for 48.
So my revised score wasn't far off when I went to 215.
No, it was actually slightly modest.
Wow.
I think Rayudu. Oh, Rayudu. Wow.
Hope you've enjoyed this.
100 partnership, Pete.
Wow.
Mainly because of Rayudu.
There's been a lot to admire in this batting effort.
Yeah, this is the thing. We were saying earlier, he's a retired guy. He's a bit older, but if there weren't so many, if India weren't blessed with so many younger batsmen, he would be in the India team with this stroke play that he has. He would be.
Wow.
Just 4 wickets. Wow.
Wow.
Full effort here.
Wow.
Prerit, you're saying Mumbai has a very strong batting lineup. Rohit will score 100 runs. I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
Side from him on conditions out there.
Mumbai has never ever chased 200 in any IPL season, guys.
And on top of our Ganga here, conditions good.
Yeah, very good actually. We played well after we assessed the conditions.
I think if De Kock and Rohit Sharma
you.
get out cheaply, if De Kock and Rohit Sharma get out cheaply,
As you see,
there's not much point watching.
conditions or taking
I think they'll be finished.
run scoring.
But it'll be good to see some of the Chennai bowlers look to take these wickets because it'll be just as much an interesting innings for them now, I believe, bowling and fielding to Mumbai to see if they can get some of the big players out because the pressure is on Mumbai, who need to win this match desperately to go and start hitting. So I think that's advantage to Chennai as well for the bowlers to really to try not just to limit the run rate, but the batters have done such a good job out there that they can actually just go looking to take wickets rather than minimize the runs.
All right. Thank you guys for watching our first innings. And basically, we will be back after we take a break, go and get some food, and come back to what CSK deliver the victory. Mumbai is going down today. Okay. So all those Mumbai fans, make sure that you come back because I want to tell you I told you so, okay? So get ready. I'm here, P's here, and he's ready to tell you I told you so. So make sure you come back. I will see you guys soon.